kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Grab behind the line. It's Booker.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? There he goes. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle, safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? He leaves it with the back. Oh, he got loose. He's in for the touchdown.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress at defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Got it into the red zone. Dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll sneak it. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run from the shotgun. Slams into the line and through for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Got his man. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still running at the 40. Wide open spaces. Touchdown. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The give from the gun. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Booker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Booker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Floats it out in space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Running into the open space.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Got the back over the middle. And midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Just keep slinging it. They're working that left side.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon, and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hines is back in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing to running backs that could run great routes. That was a good one there on the angle route. He sold it like he was running to the flat, put his foot in the ground, cut back inside, crossed the defender's face, made it an easy throw and an easy 1st down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, 1st down here. To the air on 1st down. Now improvising. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got to the thing. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his target down the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And they're in for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They'll try the right side. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. From the shotgun, the inside give. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Sneaks into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Give to the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Stone. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stone. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. A completion, but not enough for the first down, and the offense is ready to punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Makes the grab.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good completion on the out. territory. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quickly to the tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Pulls it and fires to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. He's at the top. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. The throw. Working the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. To the air on first down. Finds the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and they were lucky that that ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, they sure were. These ball carriers have got to know that this defense, they play with so much aggression. They're always trying to get extra hats to the football. You have got to protect this thing at all costs. Lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pop the draw. And it's a touchdown.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. A little screen to the running back. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They were rolling with the option, and the quarterback kept it, but he couldn't hang on to the football.
I'm impressed with this defense. They are locked in and defending the option right now. Guys are playing assignment football, and they're just doing a great job with their eye discipline. They saw the QB pull that ball. They knew exactly who had it. They got to him and created the turnover.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. On target. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Back open in the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got his man on the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second half. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
He'll keep it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up second and 4. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Makes the catch around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll try the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. 1st and 10 coming up. Hard running there. Just dismissing tackles. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. With the catch, it's Booker. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Off play action. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. And it'll be a touchdown. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Gonna swing it on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. Turning it on! And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. He'll do it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
First down for the offense.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coming out on second down, trying to put this one away. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action on first down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They're working that left side. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And this This is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead, +2 possessions in the fourth quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Booker. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Got him downfield. Put the clamps on that wall and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Obvious thinking here. Get the 2-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Gets it to the back. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Quickly complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Stuffs one deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They punted away on 4th down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Stone. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Got it in the middle, it's Stone. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Booker. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. They'll give it to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Looks it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. Snap in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. They march 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. It's a draw. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he will house it.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the spot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to fire on second down. He's got the back in the middle.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you've got to find him in the passing game.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They just keep firing. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. To the air on first down. The short hands, it's Booker. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's 4th down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Breaks the tackle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down, using the quick game. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Second down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And the timing just a hair off. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Staring at a third and long here in this first overtime possession. They'll run play action. Throws toward the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone.